Hello there, and thank God it's Friday. This is Business Nigeria. Now, these are the top stories we're tracking for you at this time. Federal government inaugurates national electronic extension platforms to boost food security. Federal government inaugurates electric vehicle charging station in Abuja as Asian stocks slide as tariff worries markets. Let's start with the commodities market. Yesterday, we saw that brilliant performance with gold, and it's still staying strong at $3,036 an ounce. Silver, $33.51. Copper, $505.70. Platinum, $978.50. Well, looking at the percentage points here, gold is down 0.24%. Well, not too bad. Silver, 1.43%. down in red, copper 1.08%, platinum 1.11% in red. What would you say they're reacting to? Well, maybe the tariff issues, but there's this back and forth we've always talked about that, but let's see how it plays out moving on with all of the negotiations and renegotiations that we've seen across the board. Corn is $466.75, wheat $556, cocoa $8,071, cotton $65.51. It's also down. Commodities market is down from 0.48% in corn, 0.22%, wheat 0.62%, cocoa, and 0.79% with cotton. Let's take it to the global space now. Asian stock slide as growth, tariff worries markets. We've seen an upbeat today, downbeat, I beg your pardon, today as we end the week as a deepening geopolitical worries and fears over United States tariff and their impact on the global economy curb the investors' appetite for risk. The mood looks set to continue in Europe with pan-European stock 50 features in red, 0.5% in red. It fell, while features for the S&P 500 and Nasdaq inched lower, all bleeding in red this afternoon. MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside of Japan fell 0.9%, with stocks in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Indonesia dropping sharply. Hong Kong Hang Seng slid 2%. Very significant. Poised for its second straight week in red. Of course, as investors stay cautious in the market, the Hang Seng moves 18% for the year, the best performing major stock market in the world. Japan's Topix index touched an 8-month high, led by banking stocks, as stronger than expected inflation data fueled expectations for further interest rate hikes by the Bank of Japan. The oil market now, crude oil prices rose today, and we're headed for a second consecutive weekly gain as fresh U.S. sanctions on Iran and latest output plan from the OPEC Plus producer groups raised expectations of tighter supply. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude is up 0.12% and selling for $68.15 per barrel. That's an upward review of 0.12%. Brent crude futures is also positive, trading at $72.06 per barrel, with a positive sign of 0.08%. Bonnie Light is also selling for $78.62 with a downward review of 2.84% in red this afternoon. And for OPEC basket, dealers are offering $73.13 per barrel with an uptick of 0.21%.